So, i-run na mo ang program, sir. So, 0 errors, 0 warnings, and 7 notes. So, ipakita lang nako daan kung giunsa na mo ang pag-design ang connection, sir. So, first, gi-check na mo ang kung asa siya nag-connect ang for example, kanina column and beam. Kung si beam ba is naka-connect sa flange or sa web. And then, after na mo na-check, if, for example, sa flange siya nag-connect. So, basic connections, and then the design code na gigamit namo is LRFDAI SC 360 2010. Then, for shear end plate, BCF, so bolted. Okay. Dapat PCW. Shear. So, maniyahang so, nag-okay ang katong lang connection. So, ayan. Siya. So, nag-okay siya sa katong beam section. And then, thickness sa plate. Then,
is the design of column. So let me show you our tabulation. So our tabulation, or the values in our tabulation, comes from stat. So every data in here comes from stat. So same pa rin sa tabulation sa beam. Kinuha namin yung mga max values para makuha namin yung maximum fx, my, mumi, mb, and mc. So, there are three types of analysis for our column. The first is for the major axis, or mz, the minor axis, or my, and for the axial, or fx. So, first, in our tabulation, first is the axial compression. Next is the major axis. And second is the minor axis. So, let's go to the design section. So, in here, so the first thing that we need to ay same pa rin, LB and moment ang kailangan i-fill in. So, everything in here is from our database except sa FY. Kami or tayo kami yung nag-choose nito. So, first is we have to get the limiting lengths. Next is check if it is compact or non-compact. So, same process doon sa beam. And then, comparing LB or the limiting lengths. So if LB is less than LP, so this will be the process. If LB is greater than LP but less than or equal to LR, so this is the process. If LB is greater than R, so this is the process. So as you can see, parang the same lang siya sa beam. And then for non-compact section, so same pa rin sa beam. For flexure is same pa rin sa beam. So, dito sila nag-differ. So, we have to calculate the MCY. So, first is the yielding. So, this is the process. So, SY and ZY is already in our database. So, it will automatically give its values. So, to get the MN, this is our formula. And MN must be less than or equal to 1.6 Fy over Sy. So, tama. Mas malaki yung 1.6. And for non-compact sections, we have to get the gamma R, which is, ito yung formula, 0.56 square root of E over Fy. And then next, after getting that is makakasolve na tayo ng MN. So, next is conclusion for MY. So, VMN must be always greater than the MY. So, kailangan mas malaki talaga yung actual yung allowable compared sa actual. So, next is we have to get the PR over PC, or itong PR is the actual, PC is the allowable. So, we have to get its ratio. So, A, LCRX, RY, and FA, everything, these four are given or directly from these four are from our database, and FA is its formula is this. Yeah. So after that, we have to get LC over R. And LC over R must be always less than 4.71 E over Fy. Square root of E over Fy. So after that, makuha natin si FCR, makuha natin si PN, and VPN. And then makuha natin si CPU, which is from sheet dito sa tabulation, from the tabulation for the axial. And then, after that, we can get the ratio for PR over PC. So, our PR over PC is 0.23. So after that, there are two cases. PR over PC is greater than or equal to 2, or PR over PC is less than 2. May 2. So, dito siya na-belong. Dito siya na-belong. So, i-apply natin ito na formula so that we can get PR. We can get this. So, R design for the column for the corner is satisfactory. Kasi tatlo yon: corner, interior, and exterior. So, for the corner part, R, the section W250 by 73 satisfies every conditions in designing a column. So, sa for the moment is the same. For the for the major axis is the same process, and for the minor axis, the same process.